Good evening. This is Joe Fields with Week 8 assignment for FTT 122, Introduction to Ammunition and Basic Ballistics with Andrew Deering. This week, we're going to be using the remaining dummy cartridges that we didn't use last week. We have disassembled those, and I will show all of these now separated. Just used a bullet puller. The 9mm is what we used last week. And we'll go on down the road for the casings, just to show that they are all taken apart now. There is no ammunition on my desk outside of these dummy rounds, which are not live. There's no firearms on my table. We made scale drawings of these. We're going to draft one that we have not done the drawing of so far. As you can see on this side, I went from smallest to next to largest. Up for the measurements, and then I'm going to leave this guy, the biggest round that we got for our dummy rounds, for our measuring. So the first thing I'm going to do is, here's the before. I'm going to start to mark the dimensions that I want to measure. Let's see here, bullet diameter, the shoulder, case diameter, overall length. And then we're going to take our new digital caliper, and here's the before picture with all my measurement pre-markings on it that we're going to get. And then we are going to start measuring. I like the digital caliper more than the micrometer. Just seems a little bit more exact to me. I'm going to explain how also the Cartridges of the World book is going to help us determine what this cartridge is. And this, again, is the largest cartridge that we have out of the dummy round. I'm going to first measure the bullet diameter, which in this case is going to be 0.283. So in my Cartridges of the World, I'm going to go to the 283, 284, and I'm learning that the measurements aren't exact because these are based on certain specs, a case, and they can be off by just a little bit, and that's what the rest of the dimensions actually help us kind of zero in on. So 283, 284. The next dimension I'm going to measure that lists out on the chart is going to be the neck. So I'm going to, which is 0.308, 0.310, 0.311. So 284, 0.211, I'm sorry, 0.312. Let me measure this again. 0.310 on the neck. Would be 0.315. It's a little off. It's 0.04 off. So 284 on the bullet diameter, and 0.315 is showing towards a couple different rounds. 7mm STW, 7mm Remington Magnum, 7mm 08 Remington. Next, we're going to go to our shoulder, which is quite a bit different between these three. Now, the shoulder on this one is going to be 0.490, and that is right on the dot with 9mm Remington, or 7mm Remington Magnum. We're just going across the chart to kind of zero this guy in. The next measurement is going to be the base diameter, which on the Magnum, again, is a little bit different than the STW. .527, and it's listed at 5.25 for the Magnum, 4.73 for the 7mm 08, and .532 for the STW. So by process of elimination, starting with bullet diameter, we're able to locate this round, which is a 7mm Remington Magnum. From that, I'll go ahead and measure my remaining measurements on this, just so we can finish, which will be bullet diameter 283, shoulder 0.489, neck 0.308, 0.309, and then the head, the case body, 0.508 and a half, call it 509, and then the rim, 0.515, 7mm rim mag. And I'm sorry, I'll go ahead and do case length also, because that is listed in the manual. .506. So at the end of our drawing, you saw the before. Here is the after that we have. I might be able to get it a little bit better on picture there, as well as the other rounds that we had done. What this also gives us is the ability to look beside the cartridge to find the page that's going to give us a brief history on this round. For example, the 38 Special was using a military police revolver from 1902. It was using some lever actions, the lever action Winchester clones in 1866. I had to tell you about the 223 that we got into, which is the Army's ball rifle cartridge. The 30-30, an excellent deer hunting round, and the 9mm is the world's most famous police round. We're at the 8-minute mark. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate this course very much. Had a great time with it. The Cartridges of the World is my bibliography for this week. Thank you, and have a great one.